Hello friends, and welcome back to the Marvels of Water. We're looking at our series of hydrotherapy, and today we are looking at our sixth in our series dealing with salt glow. Let's look at some of the benefits of doing a salt glow. Salt glow can be beneficial for using it as an overall body tonic. That is, it helps your body to give your body a sense of well-being. It helps to raise your body's activities above par. It increases your circulation. It can be helpful in fighting colds and flu. Flu, as we know, is a virus, so certain viruses may be relieved by doing a salt glow. Also, it can be used for diabetes. You remember in past remedies, we talked about that they were such as the hot foot bath, that diabetes was, that particular treatment was contraindicated for diabetes because of the application of hot, because of the loss of sensation. Well, that's not so with the salt glow. Salt glow can actually help to increase the sensitivity and the circulation because it not only works to help to increase circulation, but because it works on the nerves, it stimulates the nerves of the body to increase sensation, thereby working, as I said, working on our nervous system, enhancing circulation. And so this one can be very beneficial for diabetes. Also, it is good for someone who has hypertension. And also, it may be beneficial for someone who is bothered with depression because it works on the nerves. It can help to release feel-good hormones into the body and helping to enhance or boost a person's mood. Now, this would be contraindicated for someone who has some sort of skin diseases or skin disorders because this would be a little irritating in those times, so we would want to avoid that. So with the salt glow, there again, you must perhaps have guessed we're going to be using salt. It would be good to use the finer to the medium coarse salt, not too coarse. Some of that can be a little rough, so sort of a medium weight to a finer. And any type of regular salt can be used. You don't have to get a fancy salt. We're just using a regular table salt here for our demonstration today. So I've already poured a little water in this and even a little bit of salt. I got to start it. It's a little loose though. We want to have a medium consistency. So I'm just going to shake just a little bit of salt in just sort of to firm that up a little bit. As I indicated, I've already put some water in this already, and we want to just sort of get a medium paste. Still a little loose, but that's okay. It'll work for our purposes today. So what we got here is a little medium consistency. We'll put just a little more right here. And so what we would want to do is I would get in the shower, just wet my body just a little bit, and I would begin down at my lower extremities, and I would put some of this salt in both hands, this salt mixture, and I would rub my legs all the way up, both legs, up my thighs, hips, my front, my back. Now, we want to be careful. We do not want to do the salt glow over sensitive areas, so we can avoid sensitive areas so that we're not causing any harm. And you may find it may be a little difficult to do your back. What you can do is simply to take a towel. You can take a towel and put some of this salt on the towel and then scrub or friction your back this way. But just so that you'll get a better idea of how the salt glow can be administered, once again, we're going to have our friend here, Mr. Joel, to come over and to be our person so that we can demonstrate on. Yes, say hello.
Hello, everybody.
Yes.
Today I'm going to have some salt rubbed on me.
Yes, and he's been very helpful throughout this series, and we're thankful for Joel coming back once again. So, as I said, we would do this to the whole body, but today I'm just going to do it to his arm just so you can get the idea of how we're rubbing, how we're applying the salt glow. So, we're going to just hold it over this plastic here. I'm going to pull this table just a little bit here. We're just trying not to get all the salt on the floor. As I mentioned, we would probably do this in a tub or in the bathtub. I say a tub because it could be like a round tub you could stand, but All right. So I grab a little of this paste here. I have it in my hands, and I'm simply going to rub this here between my hands like this, and then I'm going to come to the area, and then I'm just going to friction like this. Friction just like this. And you want to sort of do that until you see just a little red glow, and hence the name salt glow. You're making a little glow with the salt, and that glow that you will see with the salt is the flow of blood to that area. Hence it gives that name salt glow. It's speeding the circulation. As I mentioned before, it's actually also working on the nerves of the area, working on the nerves of the skin all over the body, and it's releasing those feel-good hormones throughout the body. As I mentioned, you can do this for someone who is bothered with loss of sensation for diabetes, and this will work on the nerves, helping to restore some of that, helping to increase circulation, and this can be of great benefit for someone who is, as I mentioned, diabetes and all those other different conditions and indications that we've gone over already. So this is the salt glow. There again, I ask that you practice it, that you receive it, and experience this sense of well-being from getting or doing a salt glow. Thank you.